What's up guys, Peter here from Reviews on Anything, and what you're looking at is the QCY Qy12 set of wireless Bluetooth headphones. Now I took it out of the box already because I want to spare you the whole unboxing, but the box is actually quite nice. It's a nice sort of cardboard material with the QCY logo on the front, and it feels like one of those recyclable eco-friendly boxes. So that's actually quite nice. Now, this is what you get in the box. Obviously the unit itself, that we'll get to in a second. The, again, super pointless charging cable, like I already said in other videos. I don't really get this. I charge my all my devices, gadgets, headphones and everything through wall breaks, and for that a short cable just doesn't work as it lays on the floor or just dangles in the air. So short of charging it on a laptop, this is useless. But on the other side you get a lot of accessories here. You get some wire clips to shorten the cable for you. You get some ear fins, and you get a lot of different sizes ear tips here, which is great. I always like to have choice, and with this it's actually quite nice that you can find the right fit for you. As far as the ear fins go though, the fin itself is rubber, and I'm not really sure if you can see it properly on camera, but it's quite flimsy, and you notice that in your ear. For example, the ear fins that Jaybird uses are a bit stiffer and a bit more substantial, and therefore the effect is a bit more substantial as well. So they do add a bit of extra stability when you're doing sports, for example. These are designed with sports in mind, but don't expect any miracles from these ear fins themselves. This goes around the outside, obviously, as you can tell by the square. So let's put these to the side. Let's have a look at the headphones themselves. Now they are square, and as you can tell they are attached already, because there's magnets inside that actually has for easier storage, preventing the cable from tangling, and it is actually also the power switch. If you pull them apart, there's actually a voice prompt saying that they're on, and actually when you put them back together there's a voice prompt saying that they're off. So that's a nice touch that you don't have to fiddle with long pressing any buttons or anything. It just works that way. That said, when they accidentally get untangled, the power is on and you might lose battery or standby time. So that is something to keep in mind. They have a very straight design in terms of the part that goes into your ear. So nothing fancy to see there. On top of this one we have the micro USB charging port with a little flap that you can pry open like so, and to reveal the charging port. Then going to the side, you can tell this is the black version with the silver accents, which is quite stylish, I think, with the QCY logo. I think that looks particularly good. Obviously the other one has the same style. The cable is just a cable, nothing too shocking. It's black, it's round, nothing too fancy here. Would have been nice to have a flat cable maybe to prevent tangling even more, but you know, when they're attached, not much tangling is going on. Anyway, the positive surprise is the remote, often a place where manufacturers of, well, I wouldn't say cheap, but not too expensive headphones cut corners. This is actually quite nice. There's nothing in here, there's no battery or anything, because all that's housed in the buds themselves. So it's very light, which means it doesn't dangle against your neck or against your face, which is a good thing. And it has the standard volume up and down, down and up actually, buttons, answering voice calls and rejecting them, and obviously you can skip tracks with this as well. And the buttons are actually completely flush. There is a little plus minus and round here, but it's, you know, they feel reasonably clicky. The plus button you have to press pretty hard, but the other ones work pretty well. You can still feel, you know, it's not a €300 pair of headphones, so you know, you can feel that it's maybe not super top of the line, but it's solid, works well, and in daily operation it's the same thing. You know exactly what you're grabbing and exactly what it does. With the limited functionality you can cram into this, it does exactly what it needs to do, so that's nice. Downsides, not that much to be honest. They will set you back $56 plus some shipping and handling, of course. So very much an affordable pair of headphones. I like the cable, I like the remote. The only thing that could go wrong is the little flap here, because you really have to put your nail into it in order to get it open. so that is something that might wear out over time. So the next thing to ask ourselves is obviously audio and call quality. Let's start with the call quality first. It has what they say is CVC 6.0 intelligent noise reduction, which is actually something obviously to improve the call quality when you're in a noisy environment. I suppose that works pretty well because I've tried this in in my commute, in a tram, but also sort of just around the house and at home. And it does a pretty good job in delivering your voice to the other side of the line. And overall, I was able to have a very easy conversation with whoever was on the other side without call drops, any interruptions or anything. So pretty good for making phone calls. Oh, and also good to mention, it can be connected with 2 devices at the same time. So you can use this to, for example, listen to music on your computer and also be connected to your phone for phone calls. So there's actually multiple ways you can use this in order to be connected everywhere you go. Now, obviously what is really important, since they are headphones, is the quality for music. For that, actually you get a pretty good experience, I have to say. $56 is not the very low end of the spectrum, so you get a pretty decent set of bass. You get a good neutral sound pattern all throughout the range, and it's overall very pleasant to listen to music to. I wouldn't use this, when you want to listen to super high-end audio and have maximum audiophile experience or whatever. That's not what they're for. For $56, you get a good experience for your commute, for making phone calls on the go, for just listening to music when you go out for a run or cycle or whatever. And for that, they actually do a very good job for what they are, for the size of they are, and for the price point. So like I said, I wasn't blown away, but I was very positively surprised by these, and overall had a very good experience in both listening to music and making phone calls. So what do we make of these headphones? It's an unknown brand. Obviously, that is the first thing I'll admit. So that's always a bit of a gamble, so to speak. If you go for a very well-known brand, it's easier to reach out to them. It's easier, to get warranty and so on, and you have a bit more of a track record in sort of knowing what you're buying. That said though, why not? Most products like this are made in the Far East anyway, so you might as well buy it from them directly. And this is actually, I think, a good example of a set of headphones that is definitely not, the standard typical, oh, let's get something for €10 out of China. It's a bit more expensive, but you get a lot more product for that as well. With the accessories, with little things like the magnet, with a good sound profile, well-working microphone, and all in all, a good experience for your money, which is exactly what it should be. This is Peter from Reviews on Anything with a look at the QY12 headphones. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll catch you in the next one. Cheers!